Hey, what's happening? Rise here on Nalyo Gaming. In this video, we're going to be checking out Control on the PlayStation 4. Let's jump right in. We have new game, options, and credits. Let's go with a new game. Alright, speakers, headphones, English, subtitles on for now. Start new game.
Fair warning. This is gonna be weirder than usual. Can't be helped. You called me. So here I am. I know I shut you out sometimes. I'm always glad to hear from you. It's just that I get my hopes up. So many times it's led to nothing. I found nothing. It's like we live in a room and there's a poster on the wall. We stare at it and we think that's the whole world. The room and the poster. The picture's something nice. A landscape, a famous person. Like in that movie, what is it called? The prison movie. The room's a cell, and the picture, it's different for each of us. It can be beautiful or terrible, but we're all transfixed. But it's all a lie. Something to distract us from the truth. They're lying to us. We're lying to ourselves. The room's not the world. The world is much bigger and much stranger. There's a hole hidden behind that poster that leads to the real world. We all feel safe in that room. But sometimes something crawls out from behind the poster. And the ones that see it happen freak out and try to forget what they saw.
Look at those graphics.
Why did you bring me here? Hello?
Federal Bureau of
Anyone
Control. Alright, left thumbstick to move, right thumbstick to adjust the camera. These graphics are pretty impressive. Look at her hair. Look at her leather jacket. It looks like real leather. This is really impressive. All right, movement feels good. So she was talking about portraits, or not just portraits, just pictures on the wall, and how they're interpreted differently. Not sure if I understood that correctly or not. Just going by the typewriter and that fan and even the phone, it kind of dates the setting. Maybe like late 80s, early 90s ish. Please wait here. Oh, sorry. Oh, look at that. It's floating. I got distracted pretty easily. Alright, let's see. Security check. Oh. Alright, we're good. Correspondence. Prohibited items. Reminder. Open collectibles. FBC. Federal Bureau of Control. Okay, prohibited items. Reminder. Reminder. Certain objects are not allowed inside the Bureau. Recent incidents have necessitated an issued reminder on prohibited materials, unauthorized weapons, pagers, laptops, smartwatches, smartphones, smart gaming devices, anything smart. Number 2, pencils, any objects considered iconic representations of an archetypal? I don't know what that word's. I don't know what that word is. Archetypal concept. Rubber ducks, ketchup bottles. Weird. All material under Bureau investigation is to be brought in through the private entrances. If you see any lobby personnel in breach of these policies, please notify your supervisor immediately. Okay, they talk about smartwatches, smartphones, smart gaming devices, anything smart, but that typewriter and phone and everything over there definitely looked like it was from way before smartphones. So, that's a little confusing. Whoa, what the heck? That door just opened on its own. I did not open that door. Internal lockdown in effect. Multiple containment breaches detected. Head of research overdue. Or override. HRA protocol activated. Okay. Okay, we can zoom with L2. Can't quite see a date on anything. I'm really curious and kind of fascinated with what the setting is. Seek shelter. Well, that's not good. So that door... Oh, it must be an automatic door? Maybe there's a motion detector on that door? I don't know, but it just keeps opening on its own. What the heck? The door's opening on their own, making me jump real quick.
This
Jesus.
seal. I saw it a long time ago. I keep seeing it in my dreams.
Yeah, even that TV is wicked old. Research and records. Bureau expenditures. Expenditure summary. Executive sector Q2. Major. Staffing surveillance blank. Data center initiative. Construction blank blank. Minor. Office equipment janitor costs blank. Mold removal. HQ livability costs. Livability costs. For cost breakdown spreadsheet, see page 5 for 5-year comparison chart. I wonder how that fits in. Seek shelter. L3 while running to sprint. Game. A game about secret agents. These are the different pictures they showed in the intro. Bathroom. Very eerie vibe.
Federal Bureau of Control. All these years I've been looking for them and they were hiding in plain sight.
Everything's so plain. No labels or logos or companies. It's just all white packaging with the word of what it is on it. It's interesting. Yeah, see, they talked about smart devices, but look at all this stuff is so old. Security order. Oh, wow. Blank a shark in blank his... Wait, a shark in his blank. Although secure blank. Permission to blank. Following basic protocol blank. Shoot to kill blank. Good luck. Shoot to kill. That's what stands out. That should probably be redacted. I hear music. I hear someone. R4 reports reminder. Federal Bureau of Control. Hello. As you all should know by now, the R4 reports are due by the end of the week. We're still waiting on them from a number of people. If you need an extension, please request Form R4E from your supervisor. If you think you're exempt from filing an R4, then you'll need to get written permission from your department chief saying so. Remember, R4s are mandatory under Section 75.2 of the Employee Manual. If your R4 requires interdepartmental claims, then please contact the appropriate department head. Dr. Darling, Miss Marshall, Mr. Salvador, or Mr. Kirkland, as needed. They'll be busy on Thursday in their annual policy review, so please schedule accordingly. Best, your admin team. This is definitely gonna come into play somehow. All this information I'm getting. It's got to. There's no door to this office. Oh, there's a janitor back there.
Hello?
What the heck?
Hey, excuse me.
See, there's no door to this office.
There you are. You are here about the job. Janitor's assistant. You need to go to the interview. Go that way to the elevator.
Thanks. Elevator that way. Got it.
Very good. I'm Ahti, the janitor, by the way. You'll work for me. You can say I sent you. If they don't hire you, then you are helvet. There be work for the axe. Take them behind the sauna, jumalauta.
What?
I've done enough night shift loner jobs to know it makes us come off weird. Ahti the janitor is a friendly face in my book.
Better than somebody with no face at all. Think about it. No face.
But that said, I know what you're thinking. If there's an axe murderer around, that's him.
It's so dark. Everything's so dark. Alright, we do have a jump, which is phenomenal because most third-person games don't have jump. In my experience, at least. I just heard the elevator ding. Wait a minute. No, that's different. Different hallway. I think. Unless I just went in a circle. Which I don't think I did. Whoa. Those thermoses definitely just moved. Did I just go in a big circle? Proceed deeper into the bureau. I think I did. I think I just went in a big circle. But how is that possible? We came up here. We went down here. Unless I went... Oh, that was the bathroom. What the heck? I need to know. I have to know. Okay. This was not a wall right here. There was not a wall right here. We gotta be dreaming or something. We came from here. 100% came from here. I walked straight into this. I talked about how everything was labeled. I went in there. Oh yeah. Something's funky. Something is definitely off. Alright, well, here we go.
The cell and the poster. I was 11 years old the first time I saw behind the poster. They told me I imagined it. I've been trying to pull it down ever since. Will you help?
I hope. Control. Proceed deeper into the
Did I lose
bureau.
you there for a moment? You know what's on my mind. My baby brother, Dylan. 17 years since the men of this bureau took him.
Alright, so we're on a information mission to find out what happened to our brother. Maybe a rescue type mission. It's a weird looking tree or bush or whatever it is. Shrub. Clearance level 1. Approved terminology reminder. Reminder, redrafting any public-facing material. While pending any notification of a death related to the Willow AWE, please adhere to the following guidelines. Words, phrase to use. In the service of his/her country. Regret. Proud pride. Will be remembered. Words, phrases to avoid. Alaska. Scissors. Blood bleed. Loss. Apologies. Sorry. Missions. Welcome to the oldest house. Untrack. Proceed deeper into the bureau. Track. Trench. Do not disturb. Non-official. Barbara, I'm not to be disturbed. Cancel all my appointments for the day, for the rest of the week. I can't trust them. Barbara, not a single one. Trench. Investigate the noise in the director's office. Great. I'm already creeped out. Look at this. Is that a stapler or an altered item? What? Here goes nothing.
Shit.
Oh boy.
Shit.
Director's office.
You want me to pick it up?
Toggle
The
map.
weapon? Really?
Who's she talking to? She's hearing
Something's
voices.
outside. Was coming here a mistake?
Oh yeah, she's like hearing voices and stuff. Something's telling her to pick up the weapon. Oh man, right in the head. There's the back of his head. On the wall.
And there goes the poster.
Objects of power can cause or be results of AWE's altered world events, intrusions upon the perceived reality. Now, the service weapon is, of course, a prime example of an OOP, a very powerful one. Ingrained in the Bureau's DNA, a key component in our prime candidate program. Come out of that Russian roulette a winner and you're it.
Look at this place. Where
the
am
heck?
I?
What the heck? Melee with triangle. Okay.
The same gun.
Choose to be chosen. Bronze PlayStation trophy.
Okay. Now I have a gun.
What's that blue stuff on the ground? Huh. Well, that just happened. What the hell are those things? Come on, why am I missing? There we go. It regens ammunition automatically. Okay. The blue must be my health then. Do they come up here? No, they just stay below me. I knew there was one more. Training sim like. Enemies drop health items when damaged. Collect health items to restore health.
Something's coming. This threat. An attack. Duty as director. safe.
Did you hear that? It's the dead man. Right after the pyramid spoke to me, and it was just noise, and I understood every word. And this gun's alive. You know what? I'm happy. Happy to be here. Things are quieted down outside. Is it safe to go?
Probably not. Zachariah Trench certificate. So his name is Trench. Okay. This video is sponsored by VSDC Video Editing Software. VSDC offers an amazing free version as well as a reasonably priced pro version. VSDC is intended for editing video files and creating videos of any complexity involving various visual and audio effects. The program offers rich functionality and yet has a simple and intuitive interface, allowing you to create videos with minimal effort. You may download VSDC free video editor and use it completely free without restrictions, including no trial period, watermarks, or ads. However, you can also support the project by upgrading to the Pro version, which includes double the speed for faster editing, enhanced resolution, a masking tool, multiple color chroma key, technical support, plus more advanced settings. If you're interested or to find out more information about VSDC, head to your favorite browser and type in VSDC, or you can go to www.videosoftdev.com. That's www.videosoftdev.com. Back to the video. How do I switch sides? There we go. I like to be on the left for third-person games. L3 to duck, right? No, R3. R3 is crouch.
You can't let this happen. 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 You stopped it. You... Oh, thank you. That was... horror.
What the heck?
Get the fuck away!
Oh, shoot. What the heck? This game's wild. This game is wild. I kind of dig it. The movement feels really good. Alright, nothing. Where are we supposed to go? Okay, not there. We were already in here. Keep pressing square like I gotta reload.
The hotline. Secure line of communication. Guidance. Reach the hotline.
The hotline, says the dead man. Okay.
I gotta go to the right, but those doors are locked, so I gotta go around. Yeah, because there's no door there, or hallway. We gotta go this way. This is wild. I don't know why that guy was hanging from the ceiling. Weird. Correspondence, executive meeting minutes. Agenda items for next executive meeting. Rising costs of AWE response, update on mold eradication efforts, upcoming annual salary review, new supplier of coffee filters to be found and vetted. Please come prepared. Thank you for your time.
Objects of power can cause or be results of AWE's altered world events, intrusions upon the perceived reality. A side note, remember to cover their connection to the astral plane as well. Now, the service weapon is, of course, a prime example of an OOP, a very powerful one. Ingrained in the Bureau's DNA, a key component in our prime candidate program. Come out of that Russian roulette a winner and you're it. Lose and you're, well, fired. Thank you. I'm Dr. Darling, Head of Research, Federal Bureau of Control.
Interesting. Service weapon. Containment procedure. No unique procedures required. Description. Pararatility? Pararatility. I don't know. The object's form is variable. When bound, the object allows parautilarians, to blank. This object must only be bound by individuals seeking the role of blank. The object will determine whether blank. If rejected, the applicant is terminated. The process is dictated by the blank, though their criteria is unknown. Background: the object was discovered inside the oldest house, in the room that is now used as the director's office. The popular hypothesis: blank, many forms throughout history, blank, Mjolnir, Excalibur, Nostra. Sorry, I'm butchering these names. All weapons that blank of their wielders. If objects of power are convergence of forces based on the collective subconscious, then this may be the original manifestation of that event. If this is the case, blank. See Dr. Darling presentation 11.1 for more details. This game is intense. I like it. Director Trench photograph. So much is expected from the director. The responsibility, the privilege. Zachariah Trench. Very mysterious. What the heck? That guy scared the crap out of me.
Reminder, if you experience an unanticipated building shift, follow these simple steps.
Building
1.
shift?
Search the room for any altered items or objects of power. 2. Carry the altered item or object of power to the nearest safe room. 3. Wait for Bureau staff to find you and the object. If there are no altered items or objects of power in the vicinity, then reach your supervisor via the nearest intercom and await further instructions. Thank you for your attention.
Huh. It's creepy. Really creepy. I don't like it. I mean, I like the game. I don't like these guys floating in the sky above me. It's just... I don't know what to think of it. Red hallway, okay. Collectibles. Dinner reservations. Dinner reservations at 7 p.m. at Chez Ombre. Wife will meet you there. Don't be late. Flowers are ready for you at lobby reception. Remember, she is turning 46. That's hilarious. They get reminders. No, they're floating. Yep. I don't know what it is about them floating, but it bugs me out the way it looks. Shelter. 6 persons. That doesn't look like a shelter. Looks like there's one of these things in here. Undefined reading. What is that? Undefined reading. Marshall AWE investigations. For Marshall's eyes only. Marshall, we checked out the suspected AWE in Duluth. Wasn't anything. Just like the house fire before this and the malfunctioning clothes dryer before that. My team is getting pretty sick of it, dude. My team is getting pretty sick of dude. We need to find a better way to sort the fake AWEs from the real things. Or you need to rotate these field agents off for a bit. Anyway. We're en route to Sherman Ranch. Next one on the list. Let's hope it's a little livelier there. Sincerely, Special Agent Keenum. Where was that other thing? Where was that other thing I just picked up? The thing that was in there. Huh. So that's like a safe room. All these desks, there's no way that everybody had a spot in the safe room. Central executive. Man. What the heck? I'm not gonna take all these.
Hissing sound that tried to invade me earlier. The hiss. Burrowing into everything in this place. Is the hiss your enemy? Alright, it's our enemy.
Hiss guard. Field research on Hiss entity. Hiss corrupted security guard. Confidential. Summary. The Bureau has many internal security personnel. The Hiss was quick to take advantage of this fact. Hiss guards use the standard issue bullpup rifles they carried prior to their corruption, while the armored guards carry pump action shotguns. They have no observed paranatural abilities. With the exception that certain Hiss guards are protected by a shielding of dense Hiss resonance, capable of stopping bullets. Is this shielding a result of prolonged Hiss corruption? Does the Hiss mature in organic hosts over time? More data is needed. Did the Hiss target individuals with combat training? Does the Hiss have the level of cognizance? Does it utilize hosts for tasks they are better suited to? Combat-trained hosts are reserved for combat. These are all questions for later, though it is obvious that corrupted individuals retain knowledge on their use of their weapons. Refer to file blank for full report. That's nuts.
That babble's contagious. It burrows in like an infuriating melody that makes you hum it over and over.
I'll look at those in a minute. I want to get away from these things.
Must cleanse control points. An enemy. Corrupt. Spreading.
Cleanse the control point. What does that mean? Help me fix it.
Man, it's so dark. I know it's meant to be dark, but it is hard to see. I'm looking for collectibles in the corners real quick. Alright, nothing. Okay. Cleanse. That's crazy.
Holy shit. You did it. We did it.
Hello? Can you hear me? Are you with us? With the Bureau? Are you still sane? Please, talk to me. We saw you deal with the compromised agents. Is it safe to come out?
What the heck? It's a jukebox. What the heck? Oh, oh. I see one of those things. Alright, that's a save room. Alright, let's talk to this thing first. Fast travel. Outfits. Civilian. Cool. We got different outfits. Interesting. Alright, let's go, Alright, so before we go let them out, check up here real quick for collectibles. Clearance level 1. I hear him chanting still. This is where we came in, right? Well, that's the radio I turned on. So this is what it looks like without all those crazy blocks and stuff. Which I don't think I was able to come in here because it was covered by those blocks. Another one of those things. Okay, they're mods. That's what's going on. Loadouts. Okay, okay, okay. Health recovery. Equip, deconstruct, equip. Damage boost. There we go. That's what I collected the first time. Alright, so we have a couple things to read real quick. Visitor evaluations. FBOC. How to handle unscheduled visitors entering the lobby. Start with the following. Welcome to the Federal Bureau of Control, established in 1964 as part of the effort to strengthen the government relations. We are proud to serve the United States and her people as we strive for transparency and excellence in all aspects of our esteemed nation's infrastructure. If they do not leave, then ask them these questions. Are you here to see someone? Are you from New York City or just visiting? How do you find this place? And their answers are, if their answers are sufficient, sufficiently harmless. Explain that this is a secure federal office and that they'll need to leave. If their answers seem blank, escort them to a private room. There, perform the gunner's psychological assessment. If their responses are within the acceptable range of deviance, see the provided scoring sheet, then blank immediately. Remember, there is no such thing as too suspicious. Well, that's nice. I wonder what the redacted says to do to them. Research tools. Urban legends. Examination of natural topics, urban legends. Summary. Urban legends are believed to affect the creation of altered materials, but can also dictate the characteristics of an altered world event. Urban legends are understood as the modern evolution of Jung's archetypes. We recognize certain blank, informed by our own blank, and popularized by our media. We have additionally proven that urban legends can even be artificially blank in popular culture using blank. Our bureau made anthology television program. Once the seeds are sown, human imagination exacerbates the details. Some of these words, wow. Certain paranatural phenomena contain clear elements of popularized folklore. AWEs that only occur on blank, a pair of scissors that consume human blank through two punctures of the blank. These details, living in the minds of so many, have been given strength through belief. Urban legends are not just stories for children. They are paranatural realities waiting to happen. Refer to file 493-6942 for full report. I don't usually read everything, but I'll tell you what. I'm glad I am, because this is really interesting information. Level 4. Nice. Rate of fire boost. Equip, deconstruct. I'm glad the collectibles kind of like stand out when you go near them. Oh, I've been here. Okay. That's unlocked now. But I know where I am. Technological research. Summary. The oldest house imposes certain limitations on our bureau, but by far the most restrictive is the inability to use certain technological instruments. The oldest house does not allow devices that receive or emit any blank signal. Radio waves are the only transmittable signals in the oldest house, and even those are often unreliable. If the power of collective unconsciousness is taken into account, it could be that certain pieces of technology are too new in the cultural blank for the oldest house to blank them. Similarly, these items have not been known to become receptacles for altered status. Technology may be moving at too fast a pace for the blank to occur. Modern technology tends to disappear and break here, sometimes quite violently. Blank agents have been injured by cell phones exploding in their pockets while entering the oldest house. Refer to file 4/1935 for full report. That's why all this stuff is old. So they're actually modern day, but they're using the old stuff. Wow, that is such important information. They use the old stuff, old TVs, old phones, old typewriters, to avoid, even cameras, to avoid. Wow. That's cool. These entities use it. Make it explode, things like that. That's crazy. House memory. Assets. Clearance level 4. Conceptual material. Undefined reading. You do not have clearance. Okay. Shifted bathroom complaint. That would explain the hallway earlier too. Things are shifting. I know you can't control building shifts, but the executive level restroom has been missing for weeks now. I worked my ass off in the Islamabad station for 3 years. I've earned the right to a nice workplace shitter. If you can't bring it back, at least find out where it went. D. Rodriguez. That explains so much. Like, I'm so glad I'm reading these notes and collectibles. I'm not sure if I've been in here. That was the radio in the room next door to me. This big room is got nothing in it. No collectible, no nothing. What a useless waste of space. For now, at least. Unless there's a secret room behind that bookshelf in the back. Undefined reading. Alright, another level 4 undefined reading. Alright, we're heading back down. We went around the outside perimeter on the second floor. What is this? Have I been in here? House memory. Material. Did we just get another shift? Is that what that noise means? It might. That might be what that noise is. Alright, so that's the fast travel. Here's the next part, I think, right? Where's the map? Alright, map. Yeah, that's what we're supposed to do.
I can't tell you how happy I am to talk to somebody sane.
The feeling's mutual. Yeah, I'm Pope, Emily Pope, Dr. Darling's assistant.
My turn. Should I lie? Jesse Faden. I'm just visiting. I should have lied.
Oh, shit. You're the new director. Hold on. We're coming out.
New director?
Director Faden.
Call me Jesse.
Okay, Jesse.
She lied,
I'm
okay.
Emily. Look, somehow this hostile force, this
Hiss?
That works. Somehow the hiss managed to infiltrate the building without any warning.
And just like that, my name for it is official. The hiss. Like the sound of poison gas leaking in.
We're in full lockdown. It seems to have spread everywhere and to everyone not protected by an HRA. And, extraordinarily, you. You are the director, and that makes you special by definition. Trench is no longer the director, obviously. I'm sorry, I'm talking too much. This whole situation is just a lot.
Trench is dead. Shot.
Ah.
I found his body. And the gun. Do I tell her it looked like a suicide?
The service weapon.
Also, and this can sound crazy, but he keeps appearing to me, saying things. It's hard to make out, but he told me to cleanse the control point, push the hiss out. The whole room shifted around.
You did that? And you entered the building when it was already in the lockdown before you became the new director? How?
I'm not ready to tell her about you yet. A janitor let me in.
I love it. This is fucking unbelievable. I can't even... Look, Jesse, I have a million questions, and you probably have a million more.
Like, do you know my brother Dylan? Not yet.
But there's something I need to ask you to do first. If you can cleanse a control point, then you can maybe cure those infected or possessed by the hiss. Because if that's possible, our options are very different.
Emily Pope. I don't know her, but I like her already. She's the opposite of the faceless agency I've blamed for what happened to me for so long. But I can't trust her yet. Or rather, the bureau she's a part of. Yes. I can try. I'm speaking for you, of course. We can try it together. Okay. You with me? We did it before. Push the hiss out.
Welcome to the oldest house. Cleanse the hiss. Corrupted agent. Okay. Control points. Control points. Control points are locations that the Bureau has identified as being vital junctions of the oldest house. When the appropriate harmonization devices are arranged around the control point in the blank arrangement, the surrounding area will not experience any unforeseen building shifts. These control points are discovered by blank detection of an unobstructed ping using the blank within a 37-foot radius. Numerous researchers have attempted to define control points, calling them nerve junctures or blank, or vulnerable spots of the oldest house. The common factor in these theories is that the control points are susceptible to external influence, which allows us to stabilize the oldest house and work more confidently inside it. Theoretically, the technology could be extrapolated to stabilize the oldest house as a whole, but testing has found that certain parts of the building refuse to be blank. Refer to file 725-270-2788 for full report. Here goes nothing. Dead. Gone. Speak with Emily.
The hiss has burrowed too deep. Ripping it out rips them apart.
Well, that's not good.
Jesse, over here. We need to make a plan, Jesse.
I can't cleanse them.
I saw. It was worth a shot. Thank you, Director. Jesse.
I'm gonna tell her why I'm here. I'll risk it. Listen, the Bureau was involved in an incident in my hometown, Ordinary, 17 years ago. The Bureau came in and covered the whole thing up. I've been looking for this place for a long time. That's enough. Maybe that's too much already. I can't tell her about Dylan and the rest yet.
I've seen mentions of an Altered World event case dealing with Ordinary. You were at Ground Zero as a child? It was one of the big ones, and before my time. And very classified. I can try to dig out some old files for you. My boss, Casper Darling, would know, but he's missing. I think he knew this was coming, or suspected. He came up with the HRAs, the Hadron Resonance Amplifiers. I think they're what saved us. Or a few of us. And Director Trench would know.
Trench? The ghost, or whatever he is. He mentioned something called the hotline. Said I should find it.
It's another object of power, like the gun, an old Bakelite telephone. A direct line of communication between the director and the board. Maybe he can talk to you more clearly through that. I mean, Trench has years and years of experience. He might know how to destroy the hiss.
Where is the hotline?
It's kept in the communications department through the mailroom. It's part of this sector, so we can access it even with the lockdown in place. We'll get the door open for you.
Okay, that's my next stop.
That's Tomasi's department. He's the head of communications. I don't think he had an HRA. He kind of made a point about not wearing one earlier. Keep an eye out.
Okay.
They call me the director. But that's not me. I'm not a director type. I'm not a leader. Why am I here? I think you already know. Yes, I came for my brother, but there are other reasons too. I said I was looking for answers, but I might never understand them. I'm not looking for proof. This is already it. More than enough. No matter what they told me all those years, I know it's real now. I didn't imagine this. I want to be a part of this world. What scares me shitless is that I finally found it. Only to see the hiss destroy it all.
Welcome to the oldest house, bronze PlayStation trophy.
Look, I know this is all new to you, so don't hesitate to ask me anything you want to know. There are no stupid questions. The door to the comms department is just outside the boardroom back in the lobby. They should have gotten it open by now. Follow the signs to the mailroom. You can get to the hotline containment chamber through there. Good luck, Jesse. See you back here once you have the hotline.
Thanks, Emily.
So, it doesn't explain, or it hasn't explained yet, why I was named director, how I'm even qualified. Did I do something to... I don't know that part yet, so, you know, I kind of... Why are they trusting her? She's got to be a part of this for them to trust her. She had to have made a name for herself prior to this. I don't know. I don't know yet, but they got to explain it. Maybe it's just like all planting information through the, you know, through the I don't know, I don't want to call it brainwave speaking. I don't know. I don't know what's going on here yet, but I'm definitely interested.
The hotline should be in the communications department.
Okay. Origin of the hiss. Director Trench. Objects of power. Hendron resonance amplifiers.
You mentioned the oldest house. What is it?
This building, the Bureau headquarters, the oldest house, is a shifting place. You've seen it. It transcends its physical limits.
I've been to New York a few times. How didn't I notice this place?
It's an attribute of the building. This is a place of power. The oldest house doesn't like attention, so unless you're purposely trying to find it, you don't, which is perfect for us. The work we do here is essential, but unstable. The Bureau prefers not to be noticed. And we need strong walls to make sure nothing gets out.
So without you, I never would have found the front door. Okay. This Trench guy. I keep hearing him in my head. Is he a ghost? Haunting me?
I doubt we're talking about a ghost in the traditional sense, but an echo maybe. See, if he was killed by the service weapon, your gun, maybe it's his final thoughts recorded by the bullet in his brain, like a deep space probe sending back data. But that's just a hypothesis on my part. I'd need the gun to research it. But you better hold on to that given the circumstances.
I think I will. Yeah. Can you tell me what an object of power is exactly? This is all, well, new to me.
Don't worry, I love going over the basics. So objects of power are mundane objects that house paranatural energies and have developed a link to the astral plane and can thus be controlled, which is what differentiates them from altered items, which are still housings of paranatural forces, but are more volatile and cannot be bound in the peri-utilitarian sense. Got it?
Did she memorize this? Got it. Thanks.
Got it.
Where did the hiss come from?
I'm not sure. You said the hiss was here when you entered. Did you see anything like that outside before you came in?
No. No, just inside.
The source is internal then. See, the oldest house is a sprawling complex with openings to other places as well. I don't even know where to start looking. But in the context, it's good news. The lockdown holds. The hiss escaping the building would be the end. Pretty shitty world out there if you ask me, but I wouldn't want the hiss to destroy it.
With you on that, Emily. So HRA stop you from becoming hiss?
Well, it seems that way. I mean, I hadn't even heard of an HRA until a few weeks ago when Dr. Darling started handing them out. Well, I began analyzing mine as soon as I got it. I mean, each one seems to emit a powerful short-range frequency way beyond anything I've ever seen.
Doesn't the timing seem suspicious?
I thought that too. Dr. Darling usually likes to unveil his latest breakthrough in big presentations. With these, he just passed them out. Yeah, his behavior makes me wonder what exactly he knew.
Thanks, Emily. I'm sure I'll have more questions soon.
Just let me know.
I need to know why I am called the director. Why does she trust me? What do I know? What does she know? Like, I need to know these things. Can't talk to these people. Health recovery. Rate of fire. Damage boost. Damage boost, definitely. Missions. Unknown caller. Enter the communication department to find the hotline. Okay. Portrait of director Zachariah Trench. The only person you should fail is yourself. I think that should be everything around here. Should be. Open map. More reading. Oh boy.
There it is again. Our welcome message.
I see him. I just saw him walking over there through the glass. They gotta be possessed or whatever. Oh yeah, they're possessed. What do we got? What do we got? Low health boost. Damage while low on health, plus 35%. That's pretty interesting. Travel costs. Visited the following Nevada accommodations: Desert Sun Inn, Big Sky Motel, Starlight Motel Inn and Out, Aztec Court, Sleepy Bear Motel, Silver Spurs Ranch, El Gato Bianco Inn, A Plus Lodge. Expenditures: accommodation 800, meals 700, gasoline 200, minibar 300. I do wonder if a motel called the Overview is going to be found in a landlocked state. But hey, I guess I'm not paid to think, right? And for the record, I again request that you give us the budget to get 2 rooms each night. Agent Rowley and myself are very tired of sleeping in the same room. See you on the road. Agent L. Hines. The boys in research said performing rituals may help identify any places of power. Drinking those little whiskeys is my ritual. All right, here we go. Oh boy, he was wearing one. He was wearing one. So if he was wearing one, then what the heck? It's all twisted up over there. Oh boy. There's a lot of them that way. I'm not ready to go that way. That's all glued up. Look at that. That's interesting. They do not want you going that way. Shelter. Reading. See if anybody made it in the shelter. Case files. Havana AWE 48 event summary. An auditory event occurred at the United States Embassy in Havana, injuring the majority of diplomatic staff stationed there. Blank deaths were reported, and the outgoing information has been managed. Event response bureau agents arrived at the embassy on the same day as the event was reported, through federal channels, but were too late to witness the AWE, which is reported to have been blank. Staff experienced sudden intense vibrations and noise, accompanied by an intense pressure in the ears. This lasted for blank minutes. No visual phenomena was witnessed. The scene was cordoned off, and the embassy staff was transported to the continental U.S. After Formula I.9 was recited in the vicinity, a single cowboy boot began to vibrate, identifying it as the altered items. The item was contained and brought to the Bureau for examination. See case file A185 for details. Hiss barrier. The hissed resonance field is a physical impediment that is difficult to define. Hiss barriers appear as ways to impede escape or access by Bureau personnel. Two methods have been discovered for lowering them: destroying the multiple concentrated resonance sources found in the vicinity to destroy the hiss entities in the area. The resonance fields seem to require support for their size and density from other non-connected sources of hiss resonance. Without the ability to draw from these sources, the barrier will fall. Does an inactive structure made of hiss resonance qualify as a conscious being? Does the distinction make any difference when considering the hiss? What does the very act of building walls to prevent our movement tell us about the hiss? To what degree is watching and playing? Refer to file blank for full report. A lot of information. What the heck? What's up with this? It's like, what do you call it? Mold. It's like the mold they were talking about. Can I save? Resume game. Can I go for, can I go for it? Oh, no. Definitely don't go for it. I almost just died. You definitely cannot go for it. Health. There we go, health. Where's those people, or not people, the entities I shot down? Okay, there they are. Little tiny blue beads on the ground. That seems to be all of them. Oh, wait. Maybe a couple back here? Yeah. A couple above me. Cool. Alright, we're almost back at full health. Alright, where are we going? We are going to our right. Dead letters. Machine God. I had a dream, and I built the thing I saw in my dream, a machine that will contain God, but not the God you know or the ones anyone knows. A new God. The machine will be his body, his heart, and his mind. I made it just like the dream showed me. I used the motor from the refrigerator and the coils from my toaster and the fans, plus the timing belt from my car's engine and the wheels from my son's skateboard. God can't move yet, but the dream said he would learn how on his own. This is just a beginner's body, like a baby's, but a machine instead. God only needs a place to start. If you want to interview me, please contact me at the address on the envelope. My phone does not work anymore. I had to use the dialing plate on God. What the heck? That's crazy. Wild. Alright, we're about to get into another fight. Singing fish. This should be interesting. Mr. Governor? I called the police, but they never came to my house. I got a problem, and you got to send folk to fix it. I got my wife one of them singing fish on the walls. It's not a real fish. It sings when you hit a button, but it's got the devil in it. It flies around at night and sings devil songs. Says lots of cuss words. The devil got in my house because of the fish, and you got to come handle it. My wife is real upset. Can you come? Sincerely, Dwayne Barr. I hear a weird noise. Oh, we got some company. There they are. What it? Oh, that's one of the ones with the shield that they talked about. Oh. He's got a shoddy or something. Okay. Oh, I just saw another one pop in. Two of them. Oh, three. Oh, I got hit. I think that might have been the first time I got hit by a bullet. Yep, another wave of them. Dang. That was awesome. So far, the fight's pretty freaking cool.
Just look at it. 8 inches wide and capable of storing a whopping 80 kilobytes. Stolen by our friends at the CIA, the disk held the launch codes to Soviet nukes. This is not the disk, of course, but one exactly like it. A perfect fusion of concepts vibrating in the Cold War era collective unconscious. A receptacle. It is a receptacle for dangerous energies to hone in on. And they did. We don't have the details, but when things started flying around the disk, it was transferred to us. It's an object of power. OOP. Oops. Oh, and it can launch things telekinetically through the air. To date, we've launched maybe 3 dozen pencils. And once, we even launched a cup.
Interesting. So some sort of telekinesis powers. Got it.
Communications. We're on the right track.
Okay. Is that where I just was? This room? TV? Yep, that's where I just was. That's where I came from, right? Uh-oh. Okay. Oh, I was already in this building. Or in this room. I do. There's gotta be more of them because of the music. Yep. Nice. Alright, where did we go? Where did we just come from? Right here, right? No. Where did we come from? Right here? Yeah, we came from right here. Alright, so let's see, we checked this room, we checked this room. Post-it note. Alright, we have like 3 or 4 files to take a look at after. Book club penny. The heck? The threshold kids? Oh, jeez, what the heck?
Hey, Meg! What's wrong?
My mom's dead.
I'm so sorry, Meg! What happened?
I don't know. He blacked it out.
It's like the director says, confidential and children don't start with C.
The director's a puppet. A dirty, rotten, fat person.
What?
Dad says my mama went missing in action. She walked into the city and didn't come back. I don't know what missing in actions is, but I sure wish someone would find her.
I'll help you look, Topher. We'll find your mama together.
What the heck? If that's not creepy, I don't know what is. That might be one of the creepiest things I've ever seen. That was freaking weird. I can't unsee that now. Alright, where are we going? Where are we supposed to go? Did we already check this? Yeah, we already checked. Oh, wait. Third office. I don't know why I feel like I should shoot those posters. There's a bullseye, so... I feel like there's going to be a PlayStation trophy involved if I shoot enough of those bullseyes. Probably overthinking it. There's probably not, but... Alright, so we got to go which way? We're going up. Yep, going up. Okay, so... Can't go that way. Nothing in here. Can't go that way. That's the way we gotta go. Oh no, I didn't mean to do that. Darn it. What the? Well, that's not good. He just got attacked. What the heck? What the heck? That is freaking gnarly, man. That was crazy. Health boost. Pneumatics. Book club, Samson. House memory, material. Alright, here we go.
An object of power. Looks like the hiss of last.
Whoa!
We need to cleanse it.
Reach the object of power to cleanse it. Holy crap. Shatter projectile boost. Where are we going? We're going across? It's like right there. Grab it. Nice.
It's harder to hear you when I'm here. It's like the channel's been changed. The board's in charge here. They're pyramids in the Bureau seal. Are they really the ones pulling the strings? I'm not their director. I'm no one's director.
Hold R1 to grab highlighted objects. Release R1 to launch. What? Are you kidding me? Yeah. Who wants some? This is crazy, dude. You can throw it pretty far. You feel so powerful. This is awesome. We might be in trouble here. Yeah, we might be in a little bit of trouble here. Shoot. How can I get up there and make it so that they can't hit me, but I can hit them? Oh, I jumped off by accident. Dude, this is so awesome. You feel so powerful doing this. It's like not hard to aim or anything. This is great. Hey, Paranatural Powerhouse, bronze PlayStation trophy.
There you are. You were gone. Cut off. I got it. Just like you wanted, right? This will help me fight the hiss.
This is so awesome. Love it. That was cool. So now that can I just go through doors? I guess not. Nope. You sure can't. Get out of my way. Now this is gonna get interesting. I have this new power.
Emily said that the hotline can be reached through the mailroom.
Upgrade. More reading, which we are gonna get to. We got a lot of reading to catch up on. So much to this undefined reading stuff. Gets quieter when you take them out.
This must open the door.
There we go, clearance chip. Nice. Alright, so we saved, right? Proceed through the communications department. Alright, I wanted to save there because I want to catch up on the reading. Let's see here. How many do we have? We have a couple. Okay. Tomasi. Willow AWE outcome. Re-information campaign summary of Willow AWE. National news sites have begun publishing the story of the polar bear attack on the Alaskan town. You all know I don't like to boast, but claiming that the family was killed by migrating polar bears desperate for food because their ecosystem is being ruined by global warming was a stroke of genius. Using current ecological concerns makes the public much less likely to blank. So another AWE behind us, and the public is none the wiser. Well done, everyone. It was a strong campaign and perfectly executed. This doesn't mean we can stop monitoring blank, blank, and blank for any off-message opinions, but it looks like we're in the clear. Tomasi. FB of Control. Greetings, Director Trench. I'd like to thank you for approving my request for the Dead Letters Archive. Cataloging the Bureau's collection of delinquent mail will provide an extremely handy database that research teams can use to search for any connections or related topics found among the letters. Aside from the more functional purposes, the archive will allow us to preserve these windows into authentic human encounters with the paranatural world. The letters came to us from various places and times, gathered by the Postal Service as undeliverable. The Bureau is the perfect home for them. I realize not all letters contain accounts of genuine paranatural events, but even the erroneous ones, I think that's the right word, allows us insight into how the unknown is perceived by real people. Of course, I will first compile a system to allow us to analyze the letters for any information or suspected connections to AWEs and other altered materials. So thank you again. Can't wait to delve into my dead letters. P. Bartwell. Unstable area notice. Please be aware, due to recent fluctuation in the nearest control point, this area stability has been downgraded to yellow. Reference chart: green stable, yellow low possibility of unanticipated building shifts. Orange high likelihood, red frequent. Book Club Samson. Book Club Notes for Penny by L. Sampson. So I don't usually read a lot of sci-fi, but as far as space operas go, this was alright. The title, unless you could refer to a bunch of things in the book, I guess, but I thought it was a little vague and stupid. The way the characters kept throwing it around almost like a catchphrase got real annoying real fast. 2 of 5. Dead presidents. To whom it may concern, I am contacted by the past presidents of the United States of America. They appear as spirit guides, giving me their wisdom. John Adams keeps saying I need to fix America. It goes on. Crazy letter. Yours in earnest, James Bartholomew. Alright, so let's see. Case files. Floppy disk. We saw most. Right? We already looked at this one, right? Must be contained in a cell with no other loose material. But we saw that little clip about what it was. His demolition expert. Oh, that's just describing different type of gun. His ranger. Field research on his entity, his corrupted ranger. So it's basically they're different security guys as his agents. Missing Mama. We'll listen to that. Alright, so pretty good first episode with Control here on Nalyo Gaming. I absolutely love it. You feel so powerful when you're able to use your telekinesis and lift up blocks and whatever. You feel so powerful. It's thrilling. So that's where I'm going to end my first gameplay with Control here on the PlayStation 4. I do appreciate you watching on Nalyo Gaming. If you haven't already done so, please click that like button. Let me know in the comment section what you think. Share with your friends. Follow me on Twitter @RiseUp44 and @Nalyo Gaming. And please consider subscribing to me here on Nalyo Gaming. So just to let you know, I was provided with a game key thanks to the developer and publisher. It's a blast. I mean, you feel so powerful. And the gun mechanics work really well. Everything seems to work just like it's designed. I mean, the controls they feel really good. The graphics from the start look phenomenal. I really am impressed with the graphics. The overall sound quality is exceptional. and it's got this eerie vibe, but it's not like too scary where I freak out, because I mean, if you've seen any game play from me before where it was for a horror game, I don't do really well. So this obviously isn't a horror game, but it's got this eerie vibe, and it's just enough to have me interested but not scared. So really digging it. Can't wait to play more. If you have any questions or comments, leave them below. I will be jumping back in really soon, so look forward to that. But yeah, if you have anything else, leave it in the comments section. Click that like button, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.